Have you ever heard of using hydrogen peroxide to lubricate your armpits? What is it for? What are the benefits of hydrogen peroxide in this application? And is it worth practicing this method on yourself? Let's look at these questions, and at the end of the video we will tell you about the peculiarities of using hydrogen peroxide and precautions. What is the uniqueness of hydrogen peroxide? This substance is not only a very strong oxidizing agent, it also has amazing antiseptic properties. In high concentrations, hydrogen peroxide can be used to disinfect wounds and injuries as well as to treat surfaces and rooms. Hydrogen peroxide not only helps fight bacteria, but also viruses. Many of you have probably heard about its effectiveness against flu and colds. And last but not least, hydrogen peroxide can help you get rid of stains on your teeth and get a whiter smile. To do this, just use it as a whitening agent for your teeth. Thus, hydrogen peroxide is an amazing substance with many useful properties. But what does it have to do with underarms? As you know, underarms are the location of sweat glands. We all try to get rid of the smell of sweat in hot weather using a variety of deodorants. However, these products only mask the unpleasant smell with fragrances, and for some people do not cope with this task either. Why do some people suffer from particularly heavy sweating, and their sweat has a pungent, unpleasant odor? This condition is called hyperhidrosis, or excessive sweating. It can be very unpleasant and impair the quality of life. The appearance of hyperhidrosis is associated with various factors, such as heredity, stress, physical activity, changes in hormonal background, the use of certain medications or disorders of the nervous system. One of the most common types of this ailment is primary hyperhidrosis, which is often inherited. Secondary hyperhidrosis can be caused by thyroid disease, diabetes, cardiovascular disease, nervous system disorders, taking medications, and other conditions. How can hydrogen peroxide help? However, hydrogen peroxide can help reduce the symptoms of hyperhidrosis because of its antiseptic and antibacterial properties. Hydrogen peroxide can be used to create an underarm deodorizer because it kills the bacteria that cause bad odor. An additional effect of hydrogen peroxide is that it helps dry the skin, which reduces sweating. How to use this remedy? When using peroxide for excessive sweating, it is necessary to follow certain rules to avoid possible burns or irritation. Dilute this solution with water. Mix 1 part 3% hydrogen peroxide and 1 part water to create the solution. This will reduce the concentration of hydrogen peroxide and avoid possible burns. Wash and dry your underarm skin before applying the solution to avoid possible infection or irritation. It is best to use a cotton ball or soft sponge to apply the solution to your armpits. This will distribute the solution evenly on the skin and avoid contact with your hands, where bacteria can be found. For best results, use enough solution to cover your underarms in a thin layer. Avoid applying too much solution, as it can cause skin dryness and irritation. Frequent use of hydrogen peroxide can cause dryness and irritation of the underarm skin. It is recommended to repeat the procedure no more than once a day and no more than 3 times a week. Hydrogen peroxide can also be used to create hand and foot baths to help reduce sweating in these areas as well. To create a bath, half a cup of peroxide is added to 3 liters of warm water, and hands or feet are held in this solution for 10 to 15 minutes. This helps to reduce the bacterial load on the skin and reduces sweating. Hydrogen peroxide can be an effective way to combat underarm odor and perspiration, but it should not be used if you have open wounds, cuts, or abrasions on your underarm skin. Using hydrogen peroxide on damaged skin can cause even more irritation and delay the healing process. Allergies or skin conditions such as eczema and psoriasis are also contraindications to its use. How do you deal with hyperhidrosis? Have you tried removing sweat with hydrogen peroxide? Share your opinion in the comments. See you later.